You've reached Xazyl's Clubhouse. Please leave a message.
Listen up, maggot. You better get to work on your review. I want to see results, or else this sergeant is going to be sticking his foot in your privates.
Next message.
And hot maggot, I better hear you've made some progress on your video, because I feel a storm brewing, and I need something to watch in the can. At ease, maggot.
Next message.
10 Hut! It's time for your daily status report, maggot. I better hear you've made some progress, or I won't just be mad. I'll be disappointed. Okay, back to work. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 Hut! Listen up, maggot. I better hear you've made some progress, or I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your keister, you're gonna taste leather. Have I made myself clear? Okay, at ease, disease.
Next message.
But also you're a good boy and you'll do it when you're ready to do it.
Next message.
10 Hut! I hear I made an impression. It's about time I shouted a little sense into that noggin of yours. I want you to keep that momentum going, soldier. Onwards and upwards. Yo, Joe.
Next message.
10 Hut! Listen up, Private. I better hear that you're achieving results, or else I'm gonna make you do 1,000 pull-ups while dangling over a pit full of sexually frustrated howler monkeys. Have I made myself clear? Okay, get back to work, maggot. Dismissed.
Next message.
10 Hut! I apologize I had to miss yesterday's check-in. I was called in last minute to deal with some Cobra scum running an illegal underground guinea pig fighting ring. But don't think just because I missed a day, you're off the hook, soldier. I want to see twice the progress today, or else you'll be spending some time in a cage match with 2,000 mentally disturbed guinea pigs. Have I made myself clear? Okay. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 Hut. I apologize for the softness of my voice, but I woke up with a sore throat this morning. But don't mistake the gentle tone of my voice for weakness. If I don't hear you've made some progress, I'm gonna rip out your spinal cord via your pinky toe. So get to work, maggot. That's an order. Yo, Joe.
Next message.
10 Hut. Congratulations on your progress yesterday. Although I was disappointed, I'd been planning to make you do push-ups until you puke. But today's a new day. So, progress report. And I better hear you've made more progress, or else you'll be dropping and giving me 20,000. Okay. At ease, maggot.
Next message.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Rise and shine, maggot. Time to get up and get all your busy work done so you can focus on what's important, not disappointing me. Get to work, maggot, and that's an order. You're dismissed. Yo, Joe.
Next message.
10 Hut. I hear you've been having a little trouble with your communications right now. This is unacceptable. I'm just letting you know that I am personally gonna put the person responsible for this in the most painful cobra clutch imaginable, and then I'm gonna take their head and shove it up a little place I like to call up their own asshole. I've got your back, soldier, always. Okay, chin up, back to work. Yo, Joe.
Next message.
10 Hut. Bet you thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? You wish, maggot. I better hear you've made progress, because I know it's too freaking hot outside to do anything else. Don't let me down, soldier. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 Hut. I do hope you're being productive and not, for example, watching wrestling shows on the Netflix. I mean, honestly, does anyone really like wrestling? Anyway, back to work, maggot, and that's an order.
Next message.
10 Hut. It may please you to know that as punishment for breaking your foot, the fridge was sent to yours truly. For the last 3 hours, I've had him hauling tractor tires up and down a steep hill, all while wearing high heels and singing, "I'm a Barbie girl." If you don't think that's punishment enough, you just let me know, soldier. All right, at ease, disease. Back to work.
Next message.
10 Hut. I came by your store today to check up on you, but unfortunately, I had to leave early before we could meet in person. I had a small bathroom emergency and barely made it out of there without leaving stains on the linoleum. You're welcome, by the way. That's the last time I put hot sauce that's been rattling around the car for 6 months on my breakfast burrito. That's a hard lesson learned. But enough chatter. I want a status report, soldier. If I don't hear you've made progress, you'll be driving home with me, and my windows don't roll down. Get to work, maggot, and that's an order. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 Hut. TD Sarge here, just letting you know that I've infiltrated your base. But I'm so small, you've got a snowball's chance in hell of actually finding me. Just know that no matter where you are, I'll be watching. I've got my tiny eye on you, boy, so you'd best stay on track with your project, or else. I may be small, but trust me, you don't want to know what it's like to have your ass kicked from the inside. So get to work, you oversized maggot, and that's an order. You're dismissed.
Next message.
10 Hut. It's very nearly Friday, maggot. That means it's almost the weekend. So tomorrow, you're gonna make a list of all the things you want to get done over the weekend. And guess what? You're gonna do it. No excuses. Have I made myself clear? Good. Rest up for now, soldier. You're gonna need it. Okay. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 Hut. At ease, maggot. I'm Sarge.
And I'm Smaller Sarge. And I'm Teeny Sarge.
We've heard you're planning to do your voiceover tonight.
So we've banded together to offer you our support. Because if you don't get it done, I'm gonna make you do sit-ups until you blow chunks.
I thought we said we were gonna be nice to him today.
I didn't agree to that.
Okay. Well, I for one think you've got this, soldier.
That's right, Private. You've got guts. You've got determination. You've got this. Now get to work before I pull your eyeballs out through your nostrils.
Hey, knock it off.
Yeah, why don't you make me, you big lug?
Oh, I'm about about to.
Bring it on, little man.
Enough!
Please, just get to work, Xazyl. I don't know how much more of these two I can stand.
Shut up! Enough talk. Time for you to get motivated and get busy. Back to work, maggot. And that's an order. Yo, Joe!
Next message.
Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. I hope you're enjoying some R&R, maggot. I'm personally sipping pina coladas out of the coconut by the pool. But don't get used to easygoing, Sarge, because once your little vacation is over, it's back to work. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late to my salsa dancing class. At ease, soldier.
Next message.
10 hut! Well, well, well. Look who's decided to grace us with his presence. Are we well rested? Recharged? Relaxed? Did you see the sights? Maybe get a fresh perspective on life? Did you come back a changed man? Nobody cares. Nothing's different. You're still a maggot. Cricket still sucks, and I'm still your worst nightmare. Now you better get back to work, because my ass-kicking foot is getting restless, and I won't be held responsible for its actions. Oh, and one more thing. While you were gone, I dragged a certain part of myself all over every horizontal surface in your house. Welcome home, maggot.
Next message.
10 hut! Status report, soldier. Huh? Hold on a sec. Who the hell are you?
We're the Ghostbusters, sir.
The Dustbusters?
Ghostbusters. We had report there's a ghost haunting these barracks.
A ghost?
That's right, sir. We're here to catch it. Oh, there it is.
You think you're gonna catch a ghost with a couple of vacuum cleaners?
They're not... never mind. We can handle this, sir. Don't be afraid.
Hey! I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'll show you how to catch a stupid ghost. Watch. Hey, come here. Get back here. There's your ghost.
You strangled a ghost to death with your bare hands. How?
Because that's what real men do. Now take your ghost and scram, you jumpsuit wearing wimps. What was I doing? Oh, right. Status report, soldier. I want to know, did you get your voiceover done? Or are those nerds gonna have to come back for another ghost? Okay. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 hut! I hear you're quote-unquote sick. I've got a note here from your doctor that says you need to stay at home, get some rest. You know what makes me quote-unquote sick? Lazy maggots who don't get their work done. I don't care how sick you are. If you don't make any progress, the only prescription you will receive will be my foot up your ass. Have I made myself clear? Get to work, maggot. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 hut! At ease. How you doing, sick boy? Just checking in to make sure you're not procrastinating. I better not find out you've been wasting time on your computer, watching them tickety talks or face looks or Instagrannies or prawn hubs. I don't know. I'm not a nerd. I don't know computers. But what I do know is this. If you haven't recorded your voiceover, I'm gonna beat you with a sock full of oranges. Have I made myself clear? Good. You're dismissed. Back to work, maggot.
Next message.
10 hut! You're one lucky bastard, maggot. I was on my way to beat you with a sock full of oranges when the Triple T threw a rod, so now I gotta tow it home. And don't bother sending a tow truck. I am the tow truck. Consider this a pre-workout. I'm warming up to kick your ass 3 ways from Wednesday, so you better have your voiceover done by the time I fix the Triple T, or there's gonna be a storm of pain headed your way. Are we clear? We better be. Back to work, maggot.
Next message.
10 hut! I thought I'd forego the daily ass kicking today. I figure you might need to rest your ass for later. It is Valentine's Day after all. Hey, and no judgment here. What you and your wife do behind closed doors is your own business. Just make sure you understand that tomorrow, if you don't make any progress, my boot is gonna be bringing you a world of pain so big you'll be walking funny for a week. Have I made myself clear? Good. Happy Valentine's Day, maggot.
Next message.
10 hut! How's the video coming along, Private? The answer better be that you've made some progress, or else I'm gonna staple your hands to the eastern end of a westward-facing camel and yell, "Giddy up and hi-ho, Silver!" Let me know how you've gone, maggot. At ease.
Next message.
10 hut! I hear you got your voiceover recorded. Well done, soldier. I'll have to find a different ass to kick today. I did hear Nate mention something about having a nap. That sounds to me like a primary candidate for some cheek meat tenderization from my hobnailed boots. You've done well, soldier. Keep it up. At ease, disease.
Next message.
10 hut! Hey, great video this morning. I especially liked the parts where I was talking. Now, you need to seize the momentum from this successful release and channel it into your next one. Ride the wave, Xazyl, because if you don't, like the proverbial great white shark, I will swim up behind you and bite your ass. Keep it up, Private. Yo, Joe.
Next message.
10 hut! You'll be glad to know that Nate has nearly finished the music he was working on. He claims he'd probably have it finished by now if he didn't have to stop working to get his house ready for the air conditioning guy coming tomorrow. I don't know if I buy that excuse or not. I think just to be safe, I'm gonna tie him by the thumbs to the back of the Triple T and hit the gas. You better have gotten some progress done, or you'll get the same. Are we clear? Good. You're dismissed.
Next message.
The 10 hut! I guess you've noticed by now that Nate finished the task I assigned him. See what a good ass kicking can accomplish? I feel so vindicated right now. With my foot, these boots, and enough force, anything is possible. Like, say, finishing your video, for example. Don't you want to impress me, Private? Don't you want to be like Nate? I'm just messing with you, kid. You're all maggots to me as far as I'm concerned. So, get back to work, maggot. And that's an order. Yo, Joe. You're dismissed.
Next message.
10 hut! I owe you an apology, maggot. I didn't deliver your daily ass kicking. I guess this fancy fandangled air conditioning has made me chill out somewhat. But fear not, Private. I'm building up an immunity, so we will return to your regularly scheduled ass whooping shortly. I do hope you've made some progress. I would hate to leave my lovely air-conditioned office just to get red dust and ass hairs all over my nice clean boots. Back to work, maggot, and that's in order. You're dismissed.
Next message.
10 Hunt. Now listen here, maggot. How is he supposed to take any orders seriously if they aren't coming in on specific times every single day to keep him motivated? You slip up one time, maggot, and it is over. You hear me? Now get your act together, get your ass in the gear, and get moving!
Next message.
Gotta keep you on your toes, maggot. Predictability builds boredom!
Next message.
10 Hut. Well, I believe congratulations are in order. I guess you're not quite the lazy maggot I've been telling everyone about. I guess you can tell your cheek meat it's safe from my hobnails, for now at least. Just know that I'll always be watching, ready to kick your ass when you least expect it and when you need it most. For now, I need to figure out what to do with all this extra ass-kicking time. Oh, wait. Pretty sure I just heard Nate sit down. Now there's a prime candidate for an ass-kicking if there ever was. Okay, I better get to work. See you at the premiere, Private. At ease, soldier. Yo, Joe.